In this video, we are going to understand about headings in HTML, and to understand the same, let us now go through one use case. So have a look on the snippet of this article. Well, what are the things that you're able to observe over here? Well, if you see, the most important lines in this web page or this article is basically the contribution guide or the reporting bugs. So you're able to specify the heading in a bigger font size and you're able to bold it as well. Similarly, if you wanted to have a subheading like reporting bugs, you could show it in a comparatively smaller size, but that is a subheading kind of a thing, right? And whatever is going to be your normal text, which is a part of your paragraphs, are going to follow even more smaller font sizes. So how can you do these kind of formattings in your web pages is something we need to discuss. So headings in HTML are represented by a total of 6 tags starting from H1 till H6. So H1 being the biggest font size and H6 being the smallest font size. So wherever we wanted to give the major heading or the main heading, we went ahead with the H1 tag. Similarly, we wanted to give a smaller subheading, we went ahead with the H2 tag convention, and so on and so on. Now under reporting bugs, if we wanted to have more subheadings, we could use an H3. For an example, how do I submit a good bug report? Now this is a subheading of the reporting bugs topic. So this is how you can keep on following the conventions of using headings and subheadings with the help of H1 till H6 tags. So we have a total of 6 such tags. We're going to see its demo as well. As I've told you, H1 is going to give us the biggest heading and H6 is going to give you the smallest heading. When I say the biggest and smallest, it is in terms of the font sizes as well as their font weights. Now, how exactly does this work? Now, headings are going to help in emphasizing a section of text on a page. So it can be separated by emphasis using different heading sizes. For a heading, you go ahead with the H1. For a subheading, you go ahead with the H2. Under the headings, you can have an H3 and so on and so on. So largest heading is going to be the most important section, or maybe it can contain the major title of your article or whatever web page you're exactly trying to build up. What is going to be the smallest heading? It's going to be the least important section, probably the lowest level of hierarchy, or whichever is the least important section you want to discuss through your subheadings can be considered in the H6 tag. Now HTML headings can be created with H tags, so starting from H1 till H6. So H1 is going to be the largest and most important heading from our conventions, and H6 is going to be the smallest and least important heading according to the normal conventions that we follow. So let us go to Code Sandbox and try to understand this with the help of an example. So we do have a HTML template available on Code Sandbox. So let us visit that part. So if you can see, we have an already prepared HTML template. Now under the body tag, I can start writing my headings. So let us write each of those headings to understand how exactly do they look. So let me first write H1. This is a heading, and I'll just close the H1 tag. I'll also write it for all the others. So let me just get started with an H2. I can say this is a smaller heading, H2, and the same thing I can do for the remaining 4 lines as well. So I'll just keep on changing the text over here. Probably this will be an H3, this becomes an H4. Let's give the next two as H5 and the last one as H6. If I save this file, let's see how exactly does the output look. And as you can see, H1 is giving us the biggest set of heading, and it is going on smaller and smaller according to whatever tags you have given over here. So in a summarized way, HTML headings can be written in a total of 6 tags starting from H1 till H6. Depending on the importance you want to give to a heading, you can appropriately decide what is going to be the tag which is going to be most suitable for your use case. So this is exactly how the HTML headings work.